yo, this your boy Chris Brown.
Hey, what's up? It's Katy Perry.
What's cracking, everybody? This your boy Neo, and you are officially in the mix with my dog,
DJShoeshine, and this is Shoeshine Radio. Hey, Shoeshine, let's go get 'em.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the highly anticipated interview for the night. And I just got to do it like this for all the radio listeners out there. Got something special for y'all. So, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves to the people one time?
This is Tabitha.
What's
from
happening?
Kut Klose.
What's happening, beautiful? How you
What's
doing?
up? Man, I can't even tell you how much has been going on today. Yo.
Yeah.
I feel like my brain is on overload.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been one of them days. Well, I'm glad to have you on the show. I won't take up too much of your time, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll go ahead and get this interview process started, you know?
Well, I'm glad that you actually, reached out. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
appreciate that.
Definitely. So, since you're new to the show, the first question that I ask all my celebrity guests is just basically take us back down memory lane. When did music begin for you?
Oh, my. Do I have to tell my age? I don't really care about none of that, though. But I'm old enough. I'm old enough to be somebody's mama. How about that? But, for me,
yeah.
I think the first kind of remembrance that I have is when I was probably about 7, maybe. My dad, he's a preacher. He's a bishop. Actually, I'm a preacher's kid. Isn't that something? Doesn't it seem like most of us artists are preacher's kids?
Oh, yeah. It goes down like that all the time.
Man, does that really mean that the devil's trying to really get it? It's crazy how that is, though. There is a reason. I haven't necessarily found out what it is, but there is one.
Yeah.
But, so my parents were pretty musically inclined when it came down to trying to have establishments like that as far as, we had a little group, a Duncan group. Mm-hmm. And I thought I was going to, get a chance to sing in it. Since I watched everybody, man, I got up there and the joke was like, you're too little. It made me sit down. And so I had to sit down on the front pew. Because we was at church.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. The front pew. I don't even know if I told anybody this story, so you might be the first one to get this, yo.
Oh, wow. That's what's up.
I know, right? That's crazy. This is golden. But, yeah, they made me sit down on the pew, man, and I scrunched down. I had my arms folded, and I was like, I can't believe it. Did I let me sing? And so inside myself, I was saying the whole time, I'll show you. Just wait.
Yeah.
I'll show you. So that's when it first started for me. I basically, chose to do it once I graduated high school.
Okay. Been doing it ever since, huh?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, who do you hold responsible as far as inspiration when it comes to your musical style?
Oh my, you mean Kut Klose's musical style?
I mean, yours.
I have evolved greatly.
Yeah, but, I mean, yours in general, the groups, just.
I would say this. I'm not going to necessarily pick a certain style per se, but I guess I will pick one because it's who influenced me to even put Kut Klose together. Mm-hmm. Was TLC.
Okay.
I mean, everybody loves Whitney, blah, blah, but I don't have no Whitney voice. I don't sing like Whitney used to. She's her own goddess, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I appreciate what she brings to the table, but I think that individually, I think everybody has their own quality of sound. Mm-hmm. And so I don't necessarily, face myself or put myself around too many people because I just love all kinds of music. And so I think they all influenced me. But, when I was young, I think I was more into Michael Jackson like most people was.
Yeah.
So you always wanted to, stay in that vein because it's where how you grew up. Although I had to listen to it sneaking wise because my parents didn't allow that in our house. Mm-hmm. But TLC was what inclined me to want to put a girl group together because I moved to Atlanta, Georgia after high school. Mm-hmm. After I was graduated high school, I thought that I was going to be, getting my parents back for not helping me because they felt like I shouldn't have been with who I was with.
Right.
And I was like, forget that. I was rebellious again. And I was out, yo.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any people here. I didn't have anybody here. So I was alone, just me and my boyfriend who was a little possessive at the moment.
Yeah.
you know. And so I wanted to create my own world for myself. And since I was already in music, and he was in music as well, and had a lot of connections, and he was the reason why we was able to get to Keith and get all the songs done that we did, because we wrote a lot of stuff together and did a lot of stuff together. Man. And I wanted my own girls, my own friends. I didn't have anybody, so I just when I started seeing TLC, they looked like they had so much fun all the time, and I wanted to create that.
Yeah.
And so that's why Kut Klose lives.
And y'all did that too. Y'all did that, and you know, still to this day, I remember I had a show in Tennessee. So driving from Louisiana to Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, Surrender was in rotation the whole time. So
oh my.
So that's
the song or just the album?
The entire album. You know, that's one album that I do not skip a track, like at all.
That's what's up.
So, you know, we're going to take it back, rewind it back a little bit to 95. Not only was 95 a great year, but it was also the release of Surrender. So what are some of your most memorable moments from making the Surrender album?
Well, we recorded almost the entire album in a house.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know, everybody has their own home studios, and it was always more cost effective as well.
Right.
So getting our deal, to get our deal, it was weird because we were an urban contemporary gospel group at first. Nobody probably knows that either.
Wow.
Yeah. And, you know, got with Keith Sweat, that joker turned into get up on it, girls, man. But I was at the point in my life where I didn't want my parents to look at me crazy and you know, feel like I really was the black sheep and became the prodigal daughter and went away and did all this, you know, crazy stuff. So I tried to keep some of what I was, you know, brought up with. Mm-hmm. But, you know, at the end of the day, it was really about me. It wasn't really about them anymore. And I didn't know that at the time. It's just something that I gradually found out as I continued to live my life. Mm-hmm. But my most memorable moments really was just being up so late and singing, like, oh my God, can we please go to sleep? And so what we would do a lot of is that, you know, what a lot of people don't do these days is that we would go around the mic and we would sing that way. Every harmony we sang together, 3 people around one mic.
Wow.
So that was one thing that was memorable because I was like, man, if your breath stink, you better get a Tic Tac right now, Dad. So yeah, it was pretty memorable. There's a lot of moments that I remember. Mm-hmm. But when we actually did get up on it at Key's studio, and his studio was a fancy $1 million studio. Yeah. But it didn't matter because what we came out of with that house was a lot better than that $1 million studio because it wasn't really about the studio. It was about whoever was mixing, you know? Yeah. So we did get up on it there. And that's what we auditioned with, was get up on it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that album, like I say, from start to finish, you know, I just dropped the top on my ride and I just let it fall, you know what I'm saying?
Let it go, right?
Yeah. So, you know, since the success of the Surrender album and songs such as Get Up On It, like you just mentioned, I like, and Lovely Thing, yeah.
Oh my God, you like that song?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
I mean, somebody else liked that song. I was like, you know, when we performed, I was like, I get so tired of performing that song because it's long. It's 3 verses, man. I'm like, yo, man, if this song doesn't hurry up and stop right now, I'm sick of singing I'm such a lovely thing or you're such a lovely thing. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? It was a fun song. Yeah. So, you know, it served its purpose, but that wasn't really one of my favorites. But
we definitely gonna.
I like it's a classic.
Oh yeah, I like that's. I mean,
I like it's going down in history books, Down.
Yeah, that's the bedroom classic right there.
Yeah, I imagine so. And you know what's weird is that me and my now ex-boyfriend, you know, the guy who helped me put it together, Emmanuel, we wrote that for El DeBarge.
Wow.
And so when we demoed it, we was like, sorry, El, but you're an undercutter. You already got it all like anyway.
Oh yeah. So the right group got it.
Yeah. It looks like Levon's calling me right now.
Uh-oh.
Should I answer it?
Yeah, go on, merge on.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, while Tabitha gets Levon merged on, we're going to take a quick break right here on the hottest radio station on the web. It's the Shoeshine Radio exclusive with Kut Klose. Y'all keep it locked.
Family, this is your girl Adina Howard, and you're listening to the one and only DJ Shoeshine on Shoeshine Radio.
Hello?
Hey, yo, what's happening?
And here she is.
Is that Levon?
This is she. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How you doing? Welcome to Shoeshine Radio, sweetheart.
She said, I just walked in the door. My goodness. I told you it's in the air, man, because I was like, oh my gosh, the time. Oh, but anyway, here we are.
It's been a rough, rugged day for everybody, I believe, you know.
Yes.
So, but, you know, we were just talking about the success of the Surrender album and songs like Get Up On It and I Like. And you ladies later returned in September of 2010 with the track available on iTunes right now entitled Let It Ring. So, yeah, so
we
it's
still letting it ring.
Still letting it ring, huh? So, you know, is Let It Ring a sample to any new music to come from the group?
Well, yes. I mean, you know, we have so much more to offer. It's just actually timing everything. You know, things seems to be so interesting when music comes out these days. It's quite different.
Right.
So you gotta, you know, when you don't have, you know, the record company around anymore, you have to move differently. Yeah. And it's gotta be strategic enough where it makes sense as well. And so you have to utilize, you know, what's going on in the world and how things are being presented, and then your crowd, and you know, we gotta have our supporters that still gotta support us, because it don't make sense if you come out and it's like, okay, what, huh?
Yeah.
But it's just all about timing for things, you know, for everybody in everybody's life. And basically, we have been going through situations, you know, that put you in, and recording songs, and then, you know, stopping the production of, and then doing something else. So it's like almost like, you know, you try things to see if they work. But we have yet to really, I mean, me and Levon have a lot of songs together, but as far as getting everybody together, it's just been difficult.
Right.
You know, with just things going on. But that's definitely what we're trying to do is put out some. I mean, right now we need some Jesus music though. This is crazy.
Yeah, looking at the world today,
crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, and just saw the breaking news of a terror. I want to say, was it a terrorist attack today in Barcelona?
Yeah,
in Spain. So
Spain. Yes.
It's real crazy. So we definitely, during these times, we have to stay prayed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the songs really got to mean something too. We need some meaningful songs, because we don't need to be talking about, you know, whips and money, and I mean, we need some substance.
Right. Exactly.
It needs to be something that resonates with your spirit, some uplifting something, you know. So we don't, you know, everybody knows us for the Get Up On It and I Like and all of the, you know, sexual songs or whatever, but there's so much more to say in life and about life, and that's exactly what we want to exude, and not necessarily, let's go back to the bed. Everybody's tired of being on their back.
Right. And I agree with you.
Been there, done that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we do have songs that talk about that. It ain't never gonna go away.
Yeah. So, Miss Levon, I was just talking with Tabitha about some of her best memories from making the Surrender album. So, what are some of your best memories from making that album in 1995?
Best memories for making the album itself?
Yeah, making
well,
the
just
album itself.
Actually, just being with the girls, you know, hanging out, joking, and those are some really good memories. You just have to be around us to see my vision, what I see, a cloud. But that was my best. And the videos, we love doing the videos. I know that was my favorite.
Yeah, I didn't even
the videos. I love the videos. The reason why, did she tell you about the Get Up On It video? How long it took us?
No. How long did it take?
It took 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
24 hours. And that was a long time. And I remember when everything was over, we were hungry, and we went up to the hotel, and it was like, I guess maybe 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. Anyway, I think it was New York. Was it New York?
Yes.
And we ordered some Chinese food, and we waited and we waited. And we waited.
Oh, man.
And it finally came, but we woke up with our clothes on and the food on the bed.
Oh, wow.
That's how tired we were. You remember that, Tammy?
I remember it.
Oh, they had y'all
We
working.
was like drunk tired. I mean, I actually felt like I was drunk.
I was like, man, I'm so tired on that video, man. I was like, do every video take this long? But that wasn't crazy.
It was fun.
Because I think he almost kicked me out of the group on that video, right?
Say what? Oh my
Keith
God.
almost kicked me out of the group on that video.
Oh, wow. Now Keith is going to kick you out, huh?
Man.
Oh my God.
Remember
it was
that I was complaining about my hair or something?
Oh my God. Don't let us tell you about that part. Now this part about the hair thing was not cool. It was not cool. If you only knew how we got our looks, you have to. If you only knew how I got the braids, how Tabby got the, how Tina came out looking with the short hair.
Robin Hood.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Man.
Should we go into it, Tabby?
Oh my God. I forgot all about that.
Tabitha's hair, when she got her hair done, it was green.
What?
Oh my God. She screwed up her hair.
From the Get Up
my
On It
God.
video. I'm going to have to pull that video up here in a little bit and check that out.
Oh, no. It wasn't green at that time because she put some weave in it.
Oh, okay.
You know, we had to cover it up. And with my hair actually was long, close to down my back. The girls cut my hair off.
Oh,
I was so upset. I was crying to Keith. And so he said, well, you're going to have to do something. So I said, well, I'll get some braids. So that's how my look came.
Okay. Yeah,
And she cut Athena's hair off. But Athena's hair is so much thicker. So she kind of liked her hair.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that got done. I mean, it was crazy, but...
Man, it's some good old memories right there. I wish I would have been...
It was crazy. Oh, my God.
That whole situation, but that's how it came. But then, Levon, you kept the braids for the whole time almost.
I kept the braids. That's how I got my look.
Yeah.
Yes.
So speaking of the man Keith Sweat, now
Oh my God.
the group reunited with Sweat for the Sweat Hotel project in 2007. So, you know, what was that experience like being a part of the Sweat Hotel project?
No, it was cool. We enjoyed ourselves, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. I mean, you know, just another show.
Yeah.
But it was fun to meet up with everybody again because I think that was one of the first times that we actually did something in a long time, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Johnny King on that show, you know, it was fun when it came down to the people that you hadn't seen in a long time.
Oh yeah. It was a great all-star cast. What it was, Silk, you ladies, Johnny
Teddy,
Kim,
I think.
Teddy.
Was it?
It was a pretty dope show. Actually, I think I bought the DVD. It's around here somewhere. But back when I was in high school, man, I used to have the screens in my ride and everything. Just used to let that Sweat Hotel just play, man.
Oh Lord! I really feel like, dang, am I old enough to be your mama, boy?
Well, you say, well, I'm 29, so you know.
I want to say something else. Tabby, do you remember when we were in our hotel room and somebody was in there underneath the table?
Yes. I think that was in London, though, right?
Was it London?
Was it London? Wait a minute. And no, it might have been Florida.
I tell y'all,
Was it
this man
Jacksonville?
might sound like a little book we need to put together, yeah.
Yeah, somebody was in there hiding under the table. It's like, what in the world? Are you kidding me? In London,
I
they
remember.
were really after our limousine.
Yes. And remember when the crowd started running towards us?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh, you done brought up some now. Remember when somebody tried to pull me off the stage?
Yes. You was screaming in the mic and Athena just stood there saying, yeah. She didn't even help you. I had to run from the other side of the stage to help you pull down into the pit. And you know you would have got lost because you ain't number 2 feet.
Be quiet. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for bringing up that question. It kind of brings back some good memories.
Good old memories. Nothing like some good memories, you know. So, you know, with it being 2017, and I know y'all have music, you know, that y'all have been making. So, do you guys see yourself doing any music with Keith Sweat again, or you share your thoughts on that?
It has to be the right song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has to be the right song, the right representation. It can't be like I'm still thirsty for somebody to enter in my bedroom, you know.
Right.
It has to make sense. Like, everything has to make sense at some point. You know, you can't just do things just to be doing things because somebody else wants it.
Right. Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, actually, I think that it would be a pleasure for us to do something together. But it's something, let's do something that's positive. And I think that in this day and time, when we have the podium and the stage to be able to deliver a message, then why not use that power and deliver a powerful message and resonate in ways where it makes a difference? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, when you come together, let it make sense all the time and not just coming out to see if we can get somebody to come back to our hotel room. You know, it's not really just all about that. And I know I may be, you know, kind of like just talking about this one thing, but you know, when everybody think about Keith Sweat, you know what they think about.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But you know, I think he's much more than that. That's just how he came out in his songs. But I'm pretty sure that he thinks the same way, you know, a positive messages as well.
Okay.
And maybe, you know, with us coming together and having conversations that we could actually exude and, you know, collaborate in that way, that would be great.
Yeah.
I was thinking that we need to do another We Are the World. That would be with people, you know.
I know, I thought about Michael. Oh, Michael. Yeah.
You know,
I was thinking about that when you brought that up about the earlier.
Yeah.
About coming out with positive things.
You know, I've had so many people come to me about just, you know, putting together you know, that type of record. So I mean, definitely that'll be something, you know, not just for the, you know, the music world, but for the world period, you know. So
right.
Oh yeah.
I was saying timing is everything, and at this point in time, it would be great to collab and release something that's going to be a knife through this thickness that's in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to say knife, but be a calming effect, you know. Because when you think about knife, you think about piercing, but you do need to pierce it and get rid of it, destroy it, you know.
Right.
And it's all about feeling. Because now I feel like even when I walk into a store, it's just some kind of feeling comes over me when I pass certain people.
Yeah.
Because they look at you crazy.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because it's just I believe certain people have that type of, I call it a vibe sense, you know, and I get that all the time. You know, I feel like people are looking at me upside my head and, you know, instead of speaking and, you know, they don't say anything. So, like I say, you know, we just have to, you know, stay protected with God's word. And
I'm just saying, you got to be smart.
Yeah.
Just period. You have loved ones, and there are crazy people, and if I get one more message talking about, you know, shooting black women and black kids in the back, you know, that's not going to make anybody feel comfortable.
Right.
Even if somebody, you know, they putting this up, but somebody said it.
Somebody said that?
Yes, I have video, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, people like that, we just have to, you know, get to
and
ourselves
he was like,
and just
if
pray.
they're running down the street, shoot them in the back when they're trying to get away. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then he had like bullets that had Black Lives Matter, except that it was just BLM. And he said, you want to get rid of the BLM movement? Just to get rid of it. I'm like, oh my God, are you?
I just think it's just a lot of immaturity.
Yeah.
You know, people need to grow up. They need to really grow up. That's what it is.
That's always been the case. That's what's crazy about it. It doesn't change.
Yeah,
people who have that mentality.
And I think a lot of society today, we're so in tune with, you know, what's going on the television with reality TV and social media. Like you're seeing so much negativity on social media to where they're making it popular. And, you know, one thing that my team and I, what we're trying to do is just, you know, everything with us is positive vibes only, you know.
It's important.
Yeah, it's very important. It is. It's
important for self, for spirit, for growth, for happiness, for peace. You know, some calm. You know, it's impossible to stay in the eye of the storm because the storm is all around you.
Right.
Oh yeah, got that right.
You know, and this joker moves slow sometimes, and that joker speed up sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you gotta play a chess game with. It's very interesting.
So you know,
but it definitely is something that is like a cancer.
Yeah.
And it's just growing and growing and growing.
Oh, there's got to be a cure somewhere, and we're going to find it. We're going to get it in.
Well, we know what it is. The only thing that's going to be able to blot it out is love.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's going to be able to do it. Nothing else will work. No fakeness. this because obviously there's a lot of fakers up and through here, homie.
Oh, yeah.
And those are the scary ones.
Mm-hmm.
At least you
But
can
I don't really think that, even though we know it's got to be love, they've been doing this for centuries,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they've never found that peace. They never found that love, you know, a lot of people. So that's why the world is the way it is today. It's because it's always have been that way. You know, some people haven't been brought up to love or have peace. You know, they were always brought up to have hate in their hearts. So.
Yeah. And I believe that too there, Levon. You know, it's all about how you were brought up. So, you know, if you're brought up in a house of love, you're gonna love. If you're brought up in a house of hate, you're gonna hate, you know. So.
Yes. Unless you change your own mind, unless you change your own heart and you see, you know, differently than the way you were brought up.
Yeah. Well, here at Shoeshine Radio, we choose to love. Nothing but straight up love, you know what I'm saying? And like
all right.
I've been supporting R&B since I can remember. Like, you know, back in 95, how old was I in 95? Maybe 6, 7 years old. You know, getting fresh, bumping Surrender, you know, and, you know, still to this day,
Did you say 7 years old?
Yeah. I've been...
7? and bumping...
Surrender, yeah.
Get up on it?
Yes. My son is 6 years old now, and he doesn't know the words to get up on it, but he knows the harmony.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing it one day, and he just started harmonizing it. He didn't know the words, but he knows the harmony of Get Up On It. So.
My Lord.
Hey, I can relate.
Yeah.
Some songs I did the same thing at that age, and when I grew up, I'm like, what was I saying that?
Yeah.
At that age?
You know, I look back on it at that age right there, and I just laugh. But I truly thank you all for the contributions that y'all have put in this R&B game, and pretty much, you know.
Some people actually call us royalty. That's very interesting.
Well, yeah, definitely.
I know.
Y'all are
I'm like,
queens.
R&B royalty, really?
Yeah, y'all are R&B royalty. Y'all are queens, and you know, y'all have paid y'all dues in the R&B game, and you know, it's much appreciated.
Oh, thank you.
So, you know, without you know, if y'all are not doing music, what are y'all doing like in y'all spare time? You know, as far as like your other endeavors. Because I know Tabitha is doing Workout Wednesday is a big thing that she does on Facebook, and I've been trying to get into the mix with it, you know. So.
Well, I work out. I don't work out as much as Tabby, which I need to get back into it. But I've taken interest in photography.
Okay.
I'm learning more about my camera because I love, you know, creativity, and I like taking pictures of nature and people and all that kind of stuff. So I'm getting some more photography, and as well as I'm continuing to write and in the studio.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing.
Cool.
Besides family time, I love family.
Oh yeah, family time is always best, you know.
Yeah.
It's always best. So Tabitha, I'll be tuning in next Wednesday for the Workout Wednesday. I got my notepad ready, so.
I guess I better get in on it too.
Cause I tried it yesterday, but I was struggling, you know. So
really? Come on, man.
I got to get back into the mix with it.
I just started again because my children have been out of school, so they're with me all the time, and that's kind of hard to go to the gym with them. And it's just, you know, then working, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
But so I dedicated to do. That's why a lot of times you see it at my house, because I'll go outside and just do, you know, calisthenics and stuff like that. But I can't go to the gym. But since they're back in school, I'm able to do it. So this week I've already gone twice.
Definitely. So yeah, anytime you post about Workout Wednesday on Facebook, you know what I mean, we'll definitely I'll share it. I'll get my team to share it, because you know we all got to support each other. We're one unit, you know what I mean. So I always got to show that love.
It's actually me and, like, you know, a team of us. It's like 4 of us.
Okay, that'll work.
And so when we hashtag, you know, the team or whatever, you know, it's called MEBE. And MEBE basically means motivating everyone by example. And so, you know, we formed that little organization. So we're trying to promote positivity throughout your life and get people to, get out and work out and take care of their bodies. And it's not just about working out, but it did start that way. So right now we're making shirts and stuff like that, and bands, workout stuff like that, just to be, a light, a positive light. Just to, dedicate. And anything that you do in life, you have to, motivate everyone by example. That's what we try to do. It's what we do when we're parents, when we teach our children, so yeah. I think the Meaty brand would be, something to be able to capitalize off of, and, a spiritual kind of connection and making you feel better about yourself in life, no matter what it is that you do. So it's me, there's Ali, his name's Ali Mims, and Cameron Hickman and Vita Perry. We've gotten together and we decided to put out videos. So it's usually 4 of us posting those videos and just motivating people to get out and work out and send your videos back in. So we want you to do that. Shoeshine, you know what I'm saying? You have to do it, man, and post it.
Hey,
that would be ultimate.
That's real amazing right there. Just, get other individuals motivated to, take care of their bodies and stuff like that. And I'm with that 100%. Definitely.
Yeah, so I got to support the Meaty brand,
Yeah.
I'm going to have a lot of shirts out. It's going to be pretty cool. And on the back of it says motivating everyone by example. And it's pretty cool. I like it.
Definitely. Well, I can't wait to
think it's something we can bring kids and just make it positive,
Yeah.
Because it starts at home.
Oh, yeah.
It starts at home, inside the house. And once you have that foundation that you build, but there's a certain way you got to build it, There's no such thing as somebody, well, he had a great life. No, something went wrong.
Right.
Somewhere, So, we got to look out for each other and try to exude positivity and just promote peace and tranquility and stuff that make you feel good.
Yeah.
While you're here on the face of the earth, because you only live one time, and if you enjoy life, then enjoy it to the fullest by being the best that you can be, in the best way that you can.
Exactly. Yeah.
So always promote that. It'd be great for everybody.
Yep, that's the way to do it right there.
This one man said, I don't know who he was, but I heard him say, if you don't take care of your body, you got to take care of your body, because that's the only place you got to live.
Right.
If you die, you don't have nowhere to live.
Yeah, that's true right there.
So.
That is true.
So, Tabby, so you're doing right. You're doing a good thing, Tabby.
Yeah, man.
Good, very good things with spreading peace and positivity through workout and positive messages, man. I'm all for it. Like, I'm so amped up right now.
Yeah.
Like, after this interview, I'm finna get in here and do me some cardio, and it's finna go down, So, but
I'm going to do my push-ups.
But the exercises aren't that hard. They're very easy.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, before we get up out of here, do y'all have any shout-outs that y'all want to throw out there to the people, show love?
Tabby?
Oh, man. Shout-outs to everybody that's listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully you got something wonderful out of the situation. I'm glad to be a part of the interviewing process with you, Shoeshine. It's been pretty cool.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, me too.
You for reaching out. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I always, with
thank
me.
You for,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, baby.
No, I was just saying, thank you for asking us questions that no one ever asked.
Ever has. Yeah, I was going to say
ever. That. I'm like, they ask the same old questions. How did you get started? How did you meet Keith? Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Y'all are welcome, and I'm honored to have y'all on the show. I thank you, Kut Klose, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to, chop it up with me and my listeners.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Oh, shout out to the Meaty crew, remember? Ali, Vita, and Ken. I want everybody to support the motivating everyone by example. Be a wonderful example for everybody that crosses your path. Be a bright, shining beam of light.
That's it. So as for the fans out there that are, familiar with Kut Klose, and the fans that are new to Kut Klose, how can they follow y'all on social media?
Oh my! But the crazy thing is, keeping up with social media, so it could be running too fast.
Yeah. some days I have to give myself a break from social media. Like I say, it'd be so much going on. You know what I mean?
My God. Looking at social media has got me in positions where I was crying, man.
Yeah.
Saw somebody put gasoline on a girl and burned her up, and no one helped her. And she was only 16 years old, and that really did something to my soul. So social media is something else, man.
Yeah.
It really is. But I guess I'm on Instagram. I mean, you can find me as my real name, I guess. I don't even remember what Twitter was. Oh, Lord. Anybody use that still? Donald Trump.
That's about it.
Tweet away.
Yeah, he tweets his little soul away, babe.
I see the orange moon rising. Well, let's do declare.
Yeah. But I've enjoyed this time with y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, like I said before, for talking with me and my listeners. And if you do not have if you do not have Let It Ring, I need y'all to download Let It Ring right now, and also get the Kut Klose Surrender album in your catalog. So
well, hopefully Kut Klose can come out with something else.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we're gonna speak it into existence. It's on the way. In due time, it's on the way. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go and play some of these Kut Klose classics right here on the hottest radio station on the web. Y'all keep it locked. It's Shoeshine Radio. Let's go.
DJ Shoeshine.